This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. Slips through the line. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Power football with the run. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
That's exactly the start you want when you're on offense. In this situation, 4-minute offense, I'm not worried about scoring. I'm not worried about getting a bunch of first downs. I need 2. I need 2 first downs, and I'm going to let that clock tick, and I walk out of here with a double.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Here's the handoff. Keeps the legs moving. At the 35, he's open. Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, Rebels! And the route is on.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off in style with a 47-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Looking for a man, it's Stone. He'll take the deep shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Now on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Oh, looked upfield too soon and dropped the football, and it'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright, because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
The Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets a block. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. The UNLV offense ready to return to the field. Using his legs, it's Thomas. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Got stuffed on first down, it's 2nd and 10. They'll run the option. He's knocked down in the backfield, he'll lose a couple.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today, because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game. The defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. They're trying to, and he's all bottled up, and now it's Oh, and they get the ball back, but that's just going to make it much tougher on this drive.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
And now they have enhanced their degree of difficulty on 2nd and long from the 6. Got it in the middle, it's Maryland. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Trying to get to it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
And the Mustangs decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Really needed to get some distance on that punt from this spot on the field. And he muffs it. It's loose. Can they catch him? The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it, offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking downfield, it's Stone. Swings it out to his running back. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Feeling some heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Might as well stick with him. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Offenses know and work on it all week. 3rd downs. We got to be really, really good. This offense not good on this 3rd down. It could come back to bite them.
He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and
they get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
You got to love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the 4th quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him, and they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack here late.
He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Guys, the running Rebels offense ready to go back to work. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. Tackled after picking up the first down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
Complete downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And the Rebels are on the move. Using his legs, it's Thomas. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him one to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, UNLV! And the punishment has been extended. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
And they did tack on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the house call coming on the run from the 23. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Looking to go up top on first down. And they can't make the connection.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Wants to throw. It's Stone. Getting some heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
The Mustangs will punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Takes the handoff. It's Thomas. Fakes his man out. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. This offense has a 2nd down play. Handoff from the shotgun. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Makes a man miss. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The Rebels are threatening in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, UNLV. And the beatdown has ensued.
Man, oh man, what a day. His third touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything and padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, that's a good day.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, David. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
So they'll try to make up some of that ground on second down from the 16. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Touchdown, Rebels. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense too now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You've got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build on, David, that you're talking about.
Pressure coming. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
Yeah, and this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Catches it at the 30. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Line gets set, first down. They move the tight end all over. Out of the gun, they give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense. Great in the tackle for a loss on first down.
Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And after this play, the cake will be baked. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unleashes it on the run. And it's caught inside the 30. They're able to make the stop, but a little extra icing on this winning cake in this one.